Hi, this is a tarot card reading for Virgo if you're born between August 23rd and the 1st of September for June. I'll select 3 cards for you. This will represent how you feel about a situation and what you need to do. So universe, I've got 2 cards already. Can I have one more card for Virgo born between August 23rd and the 1st of September for June? What do they need to know? One more card, please. So I have here the World, Temperance and the Hierophant. The World can talk about where something is coming to an ending, a cycle or a karmic cycle. It can also talk about the world as your oyster as well. Next to that we have Temperance, and this talks about restoring balance in your life, creating a space where you'll be able to feel rejuvenated. It also talks about taking the middle ground and not being opinionated about a situation. Finally, next to that we've got the Hierophant. This can represent an establishment. It doesn't have to be a church, but it's where someone wants to share their knowledge. With the Hierophant, it can be, as I talk about, as I mentioned, an establishment, or you could be part of a group where you perhaps have a similar outlook on life or values that are very similar. So let me see why I've got the World and Temperance here, please. Why is the World and Temperance here for Virgo? And I have the Hangman. So the Hangman can talk about where we feel stuck in the situation, or we're waiting for something. And when we wait, we tend to mean, hang on, stop. Because I've got Temperance here, and Temperance talks about where we need to restore that balance. So perhaps where we are waiting for something, this is where you can create that space where you're able to have that abundance. It can also talk about looking at a situation at a different angle as well. But as you can see in the Hangman here, he's in a yoga position and he's playing an instrument, so he's not actually feeling that frustrated. So with this, I am looking at this as where perhaps something is coming to a close, to an end, a karmic cycle, or as I say, something is coming to an end. You are in a place where you are waiting, and we have Temperance where it says let's use this time to create a space where we can take the middle ground, where there is balance, where we are able to tap into abundance of patience. When we do this with Temperance, you can have different components come together and it can create magic. And the reason why I say that is because you've got the water here falling at a diagonal. So again, and you can also see where the lion's drinking as well. Perhaps he's tired. It's your time to recoup, rejuvenate. So perhaps while we're waiting, you might be an alchemist and change this energy and rather feel frustrated. Because as I say, he's in a yoga position. He looks quite contemplating an instrument. Maybe if you do something where you are able to feel that you can restore that balance, perhaps do yoga, or if you do play an instrument, do that too. Next to that, finally, we've got the Hierophant where we want to pass down our knowledge, share our wisdom. Or this could be you, where you're in the spotlight and you're going to tell a story or share some information. Let me see why I've got the Hierophant here, please. Why is the Hierophant here? Why have I got the Hierophant? I think this is you because people are looking at you. And we have here the Fool. So I feel that you are going to be going on a new direction, a new journey, and you're just going to go with it. You can see here as well that he has riches and rags. So there is a balance here. So you're prepared for this journey, and as I look at these cards, because as I say, we've got the Hierophant and I'm looking at this as you, and I don't know if you can see, like, some of these creatures here in the card are looking quite bug-eyed or quite shocked, like this one here with his mouth open here. I'm looking at this as all eyes on you, and you are going to be making a decision where perhaps they weren't expecting it, or I don't want to say not expecting it, but everyone's just waiting to hear what you've got to say, and this is going to lead you onto a new path, a new journey. But as I say, we've got the riches and the rags here, so I'm looking at this as you're going to trust in this journey. You know it's not going to be an easy journey, and perhaps, you know, there may be times where it may be quite a challenge, but the rewards are also you were prepared for, because we've got growth there too in his hat. So just to recap, I'm looking at something's coming to an end. Temperance is coming in to say, right, let's restore the balance here. When I wanted clarification on why I have the World and Temperance, I have the Hangman, and this is where we are waiting. We're in a position where we're just we kind of stop. We're waiting to see what happens, or we need to look at it at a different angle. With the Hangman, he's in a yoga position and playing an instrument. So perhaps if you do either of those things or something else, you're going to be an alchemist, and you'll be able to create a space where you can have that temperance. And when we do that, you're able to create magic, because we had the water falling at a diagonal. This is then going to make you decide to share some information with your group, with your people. All eyes are on you, and you're going to go on a new journey, a new direction. There is, as I mentioned, rags to riches, or riches to rags. So you are aware that this is going to be a challenge for you, but what you're able to perhaps gain from this, you're going to go for it. And there is, as I say, some growth coming out of his hat as well, but this is a new direction for you. So I hope you've enjoyed my reading, Virgo. If you have, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Take care.